Hey, we are back, and we are grooving. Other than Retro having another one of his tummy aches last night, we are all good. So Retro has done a lot of unboxing videos. Some were done back when he had an iPhone 7 and like 42 subs, LOL. He unboxed a few awesome cars during that era. The only problem is most of us were not around during this time, so we either missed certain cars or they were done back when Retro had a crap camera and barely any viewers. Today's car is by Auto World Silver Screen Machines, happens to be the first brand new movie car ever unboxed on KRAK. Retro also pulled the trigger on a 1 of 18 scale car he ordered through Diecast Marvels, the same place that sent the awesome RWB Darth Vader, but I don't want to spoil today's car, or the one he ordered. So without further ado, the Retro Collectibles KRAK show is here.
Oh, my Retro Maniacs, we got some updates, wow, before the unboxing. Firstly, we're going to do a live tomorrow night. It's going to be at 9 p.m. I'm thinking, either 9 or 10, but I think it's going to be 9 p.m. to give people more of a chance to get to it so it's not so late. Haven't done a live in a while, so I think it's time we're going to do a live tomorrow. Sadly, I had to call in sick to work this morning. And it's, they're getting further, fewer and further between. I had a stomach attack last night. It was about probably 6 o'clock in the morning, something like that. I got up to use the washroom, felt like I had a brick on my side. This one was different though. I tried to tough it out at first like an idiot. I didn't get in the shower right away, which I should have because I was so tired. So that might have been why the shower didn't stop it. I took 2 showers. The first one I took was a while, I can't remember how long. Second one I took, I just scalded it for 20 minutes till I was almost passing out from not being able to breathe because of the steam. Finally it went away and I went to bed. But I'm thinking that it could have been brought on by a couple different things. One thing is I stopped drinking chocolate milk because if you remember, way back when these attacks happened when I was with Diane at the apartment, I was guzzling a lot of chocolate milk back and it's heavy. And last night I remember getting up in the middle of the night half asleep and I've been buying chocolate milk for the past week. Not even long. I've been buying it. I bought it this week again. Started slowly buying it again. Had an attack. Another thing, I have not been buying takeout. I've been doing a lot better with not buying takeout. If I'm too tired to cook, I will buy something from the fresh food section, like that lasagna, whatever. So I've been eating a lot better. But last night, like an idiot, I said, I'm going to treat myself to one of those big arches at McDonald's. To me, McDonald's is the bottom of the food chain. My favorites are Dairy Queen for hamburgers, Wendy's, places like that. McDonald's, bottom of the food chain. But I wanted to try a big arch. It's been years. And I forgot about that as well. But I think that the chocolate milk, the big arch played a role in it because it was a different feeling this time. But thankfully, I got through it. Ugh, I would not wish that on anyone. Got another car coming. I pulled the trigger. Actually, pulled the trigger on it. It's a pre-order, but the cool thing about this pre-order, guys, is you don't pay up front. $40 deposit. And then you pay the rest when it comes in. So that I can live with, which is awesome. Awesome way to do it. Through Diecast Marvels. We got one of these coming. The Salito Challenger Hazard County Tribute. It's a Hellcat, I believe. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. I don't think it comes with a flag on the roof. But if it doesn't come with a flag on the roof, we're going to fix that. Anyway, check out what my friend got. I found a deal of the week. I didn't snake it myself because I just bought a car. I'm buying another car. It was a little bit far away for me to drive. So I hooked him up with a deal of the week. and then the same seller posted a second car. Check these out, guys. Check it out, guys. Same seller on Marketplace. If you see a good deal, always check the other listings. Real chrome chases, boxes, and all. One more thing to address, guys. I'm not on Instagram much. Most of you guys know to get a hold of me, I'm on Facebook, or you can comment. Like, I'm always checking the there I go, every video, closing the door. But you can always get a hold of me on Facebook. I try my best to reply to all the comments on my videos to you guys. I had an interesting comment on Instagram. I had an option now where I can just click it to go to Instagram to check my comments. Never noticed it before. It wasn't rude. It wasn't rude at all. All the guy said was, why do you use Joe Rogan's voice to do for voiceovers? I'll explain that to you guys. Very simple reason for doing that, guys. For fun. It adds a little bit of color to the video, having like a commentator, a guy doing my intros. And just to let everybody know, YouTube, now when I upload a video, it makes me toggle whether I have AI or no AI in my videos. If you guys will notice, the videos that have, say, Joe Rogan or Snoop, it'll say I have altered comments or altered content in the video. It's allowed. Even when it's asking you if you have altered content, it says, is somebody purported to say or do something that they really didn't say or do? So this is allowed, and not only is it allowed, but a lot of these celebrities are getting paid. Like, I'm using a paid app to do this, like an app that I actually pay for. So a lot of these guys are making money doing it. Where I would not do it, you'll never see me doing it, is using it for the wrong purposes. Making Joe Rogan sell stuff, selling phony real estate. That's one thing I said to the guy, and if the guy's watching the video, by the way, you can't tell a person's tone by comments, but I was just joking around. At the end of the comment, I said it's not like I'm using it to do real estate scams and stuff like that. All for fun. Like, I got a pretty nasally voice. My voice sucks, in my opinion. So if I could change it up and put maybe Joe Rogan, Snoop, whenever the heck he returns from wherever he's gone, it just add a little bit of color. That's all it is. You'll never see me doing it for a harmful reason, to mislead anybody, anything like that. It's all in fun. Now we better get to this car that we're going to unbox. This is going to scare the heck out of you, I think. I hope. So without further ado, guys, out of the possibly, hundreds of cars that I've unboxed, this is the first brand new car that I unboxed ever on the Retro Collectibles channel. Bought it brand new. My first brand new silver screen machines. I paid too much for it because I ordered it from Amazon, not knowing. But check this out. It doesn't get enough love. Here it is, guys. For a lot of the newer viewers that ask me, like I had a guy ask me to do the Fast and Furious cars. I said, I've already done them, my friend. But this is so old, I had barely any viewers at the time, and it's a heavyweight car in my opinion, and I was so excited to get it. So let's get into it. So it's actually got interesting stuff on the box. I'm going to read you the back and then show you around the whole box, because this whole package is well done, guys. And these are still available in some retails, like die-cast retail. And they're a very reasonable price. Like, I overpaid on Amazon. This was so long ago, guys. I didn't know about shopping around myself. This is how long ago in the Retro Collectibles journey this car was. So, I'll show you up close while I read. Arnie Cunningham shouted to his best friend, Dennis Gilder, "Stop the car, Dennis, go back." Mysteriously sitting in an off-grown, run-down lot, George LeBay was asking $300 for his brother's junked-out 1958 Plymouth Fury named Christine. For Arnie, George only asked $250. Dennis tried everything to warn Arnie that something wasn't right. Don't buy it. The guy's weird, Arnie. Look, I'm buying her. I don't care what you say. It's your funeral, man. Very telling words indeed. You're not half as smart as you think you are. Shitter. In case you're wondering, that's a line from the movie, guys. I wasn't calling you guys shitter, but look at this box. I was so excited opening these when they came. I think I ordered Glenn's at the same time. You know what? If I remember correctly, I think Glenn's we had to, yeah, we did. Glenn's car, we had to actually return it to Amazon and get another one. His headlights didn't work. That's a cool feature about this car. Another reason I picked it, guys. It's historical. The first brand new unbox to the Retro Collectibles channel. And it's got working headlights, and these headlights look amazing, guys. They don't look overly too bright. Like the lights that are on Glenn's custom Bullet, the headlights, those things are bright. But this being a older 1958 junkyard car, I'm glad that they didn't put the super. You know what? I'll get the gloves on first. But they did a beautiful job replicating this. I'm still in love with it. Now, they made 3 different versions of this. Restored, unrestored, which is the one that I chose. I had a choice of all 3. Or partially restored. I'll see if I could find the pictures of the 3. And if you want the best of the best, you guys know what I'm going to tell you. Look for the Auto World Silver Screen machines. Although Joyride did make a restored version of this, and it just looks good sitting there. It's got dark windows and stuff like that. The older ones look good just sitting on the shelf. I like the way they look. But this, I had to go with the Auto World Silver Screen machines. I had to have the best of the best. And here's a close-up of the back. As I was reading it, you guys didn't get to see it, but it shows just different parts of the film. Just very well done, guys. The whole package of this. Yeah, still love this car. This is a car that I would not sell. Well, none of my cars I'll sell unless there's like an emergency or something, but you know what I'm saying. These ones take the stupid button cell batteries too, that I'm not a big fan of, but at least Auto World did a lot better job than Joyride with the contacts with these. Now, Auto World, along with Greenlight, these do not come with a strap. They don't come on a base to unscrew. Love it. They're meant to be taken out of the box, displayed, and the box to be saved for storage, to be put back in. Slides right out. Look at this. Easy peasy. And to the new viewers, the new collectors, keep your box, any plastic inserts, anything that comes with this. The only thing that you would throw out for a die-cast card is the straps on the older ones that hold the doors shut and everything. But look at that. What really sold me was the for sale sign. That really sold me on it. That big scar on there is, can't remember the term. I used to use the term all the time, but I'll show you guys everything up close anyway. But they did an incredible job on this. One of the headlights is darker, and it's funny because when I first started doing these, I had people saying, look at that, one headlight's darker, blah, blah, blah. It's supposed to be. It's actually replicated like that for the movie. See that? It's supposed to be like that. And And what impresses me is I had the 1 of 64 scale version of this. It was a diorama. I might have sold it to Willie Davidson or Glenn. But it has this car sitting in Darnell's junkyard. It's by Auto World Silver Screen Machines. Yeah, you can get them that small. And this car is sitting in the diorama. You look, the roof looks identical to this one here. Like, they pay such good attention to the details. But this is the one I had to have. Down the road, I wouldn't mind a fully restored one by either Joyride or Silver Screen Machines, of course, if I see it for the right price. Guys, there's a guy I almost cried. You should have seen the deals I missed, guys, this week. This one guy sold a bunch of cars. Auto World, Silver Screen Machines, Daisy Duke Satellite, or whatever it was. I'm tired, whatever it was she drove. The yellow car, not a Roadrunner. I believe it was a Satellite. 175. Like, I never see that under 300. He sold an A-Team van, Hot Wheels Elite A-Team van, guys, for $350. I might have pulled the trigger on that. I might have had to move a couple things around, maybe sell a couple things, but if that wasn't sold, I was making a move on it. He had several hard-to-get cars, and they all sold. What was still pending last night, I said, if it doesn't sell, let me know. I'm interested. It was pending. He had, was it Racing Champions? Yeah, I believe it was Racing Champions, the Fast and Furious Challenger. That with a car that I already have, the Monte Carlo. But he had them both for $100. Like, wow. Either 100 or 100, something crazy. And always, if you see a good deal, guys, always check the other ads. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to start with the trunk. We're not going to look for paint rash. There is none on this car, but I mean, inside kind of looks newish because it wouldn't be all weathered like the rest of the car. But it might not look that new. But I think they did a great job on it. Like I said, I wouldn't take back buying this car. I would love to unbox a Joyride one though, the fully restored, and have a look at it. Compare and everything. Because the Joyride looks great on the shelf with those tinted windows. The version with the tinted windows is what I mean. But highly detailed on the inside of these guys. We're saving the best for last, which is the engine. And of course the headlights. There's that for sale sign. But yeah, it was no doubt in my mind I had to have the unrestored version. And it has side windows. I've noticed it because it's my car, but I've never mentioned it. But a lot of these die-cast cars don't have side windows. The RWB Porsche, the last video did. But I guess it had to have the side windows to make it look like it was just sitting, because this is how it looked in LeBay's yard, apparently. Although, what I pointed out, I think in the original video, was in LeBay's yard, it didn't have plates on it. So maybe this is after they shook hands and Arnie put the plates on the car. Seats move forward and back. The doors don't open super wide. That's why we're going to have a better look on the look-see set. Now let's have a look underneath this. Now this is numbered. Don't know how many of these were made, but this is number 602. Which is probably a pretty low number because they probably made a few thousand of these. Like, I know Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry, which is one I almost unboxed tonight. If you guys want to see me run that, let me know, because a lot of people have been asking about that lately anyway. Auto World Silver Screen Machines, Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. I ran it when I got it, but it wasn't really in depth. And like I said, a lot of new viewers. Better phone, you know. Glad to have that Challenger coming though. Glad we got the RWB Darth Vader. Got some new blood in here as well. But even under the hood, guys, and it looks just like it did in the movie. I remember those carb covers, the air breather filters, whatever they're called. And just to look at it from the front here, see how it looks. What is that I'm feeling there? Oh, we're gonna have a real good look at it, guys, in the dark and everything. But lights are awesome, and like I said, the one on the end, they did that on purpose. You can see the marks on my screen. It might be time for a screen replacement for the phone. But yeah, Glenn's, like I said, it didn't work. And Glenn's first one, actually, the door was buggered up. So mine came mint. I felt bad. Mine was mint. Glenn's, the passenger door was buggered up. Of course, there was no way to know this because it's driver door facing out usually, right? So we didn't know his door was buggered up and his lights didn't work. So I opened up mine mint and his didn't work. But luckily, when we sent it back, they sent a replacement that did work. But that was disappointing, but we made it right for Glenn. Switches underneath. And the way they did this, guys, it's not intrusive. There's no wires sticking out, batteries. It takes those AG13s, I believe. And if you're going to get them, do not get them at Walmart. Princess Auto all the way. Walmart, 3 of them for $6. Princess Auto, 32 different sizes with, I think there's 12 of them that'll fit one of these cars for $4. Princess Auto, $4 or $5, but a big package of them. I've showed them in the videos before. Princess Auto surplus section for those button batteries.
Dude, that's crazy. The working headlights and the fact that Retro Collectibles actually overpaid for a diecast car online. I am sorry, Broski, but I cannot stop laughing about that. But I guess it shows the growth and that you have to start somewhere. Let's head over to the look-see set. Race ya. Jesus, that scared me. Retro, that proves you're a porno-loving dildo, my friend, scaring your co-host like that.
While we stroll over to the look-see set, we'll have a look. Look at that, the partially restored Christine right there by Auto World Silver Screen Machines. Here's the fully restored. It just looks like a new version of Christine. Now here is that Joyride. Guys, I've never seen one up close, just in photographs, but it looks great. I think they did a good job. I'd like to see it. And if you're really lucky one day, maybe you'll own these guys. These are rare, and that blue Charger is beautiful. Sadly, I don't own the blue Charger, but if I ever come across one for less than $300 or $350, I'm all over it. Same with that Camaro. They did a beautiful job on that. But if you go back in my old videos, another option you have for that blue Charger, it's not going to be as nice, but the blue Maisto with the black stripe, remove the black stripe like I did. All the instructions are in the video. It's how to make a movie car out of a Maisto, I believe. It was pretty popular, got a lot of views, but you remove that black stripe, and then I got KRAK wheels I'm still waiting to put on that thing. Actually, we got to get on that soon, so I'm going to get on getting whatever I need to do that so we can make a video and get that done.
Dude, it's about time. Boss Julakis will lose his virginity before that project is done. You got the proper wheels now. Let's get on it.
Joe, I think you're hilarious, but I also think one day you're going to run into somebody you're calling a virgin or a porno watcher at the diecast show or something, and you're going to have to explain it to them. Well, would you look at that beauty? Just looks great. I'm going to put more light on it, but I'm keeping it in the dark just for a second. Okay guys, so we got our extra light. Let's have a look. First, we'll have a look inside this baby. Very well done what they did. I cannot remember the name of I was up late in the shower for friggin' a couple hours, so I'm drawing a blank on what they call that process. Maybe somebody can let me know in the comments.
It's called photo etching. You burn out.
I like the way it's done. I fell in love with it. It was my first, like I said, serious new car. It was also my first car that told me I was going to do serious unboxings on this channel. Like I was going to be buying cars to do. See if I can get right in there. Sorry about the shaky, guys. Oh, there we go. There we go. See, the inside's done good. Even the pedals look like they've got a little bit of play on them, eh? I'll show you the only thing I don't like about the car, really. That for sale sign got me too. Love it. Love it. So we kind of drew a blank about the plates, but like I said, maybe this was after the handshake. Arnie put plates on it to drive it home, maybe. But this is the only part of the car I don't like, because it wouldn't look like it would have less weathering in the trunk, but it would not look brand new, although it does have some along the side there, you could see. But yeah, I don't believe it would look that new. Look over to the American side. We got the light perfect. I'm just trying to... Don't even focus, you bugger. There we go. Oh. You guys know we're going to have a look at those lights, so don't worry about that. And we're going to do it in the dark. That's why I did this at nighttime. There's some proper light in that engine bay. Beautiful though. They got the engine right too. That I can't remember the name of that. The Commando, or it's got the golden breathers on it though. By the way, those two chrome chases that I hooked my friend up with that deal, when he comes to town, he's going to bring them here so I could do a video on them so we could have a close-up look. Now, the one chrome chase almost lured me. It's not a 58 Plymouth Fury. It's a 58 Belvedere. But it's pretty darn close, so I want to see how that's going to look beside Christine, maybe. So that's her, guys. And this is what got me loving silver screen machines, is all that detail that they put into this car. My first real heavyweight car was a silver screen machines. It was my General Lee. But don't forget, it was mint condition, didn't come with a box, so it was not brand new. Nothing like cracking them from brand new when you're the first owner. You collectors know what I'm talking about. So if you're new into the hobby and you're deciding to get into the movie cars, I think every movie car collection should have a Christine. My opinion, the Auto World Silver Screen Machines is the best. But get it now while it's somewhat still available in retail. Because once it hits secondary market, it's like the wild, wild west. I think they made it look amazing. Those headlights, I had to have it. Had to have it. The headlights sold me. Now I believe the older Ertl Joyride also has working headlights. But don't quote me on that. Don't quote Retro on that. As you could see them lighting up the wall there, they're pretty bright. But I love how they kind of just glow. One of my friends made a comment, said, yeah, but back then they didn't have those fancy headlights, so it wouldn't look like that. This is how it looked in the movie, glowing like that. I think it looks awesome. Before I let you go, guys, for the night, I came across a custom on Facebook. I joined a bunch of Facebook groups that there's no selling allowed. It's all just displaying your models, your customs, whatever. I did not do this. The gentleman that did it, boy, the talent on him. Check this custom out. fella has an 18 van. It looks like it's a little bit worse for wear, so he wants to make a custom out of it. Takes it all apart, disassembles the whole thing. Check that out. What the heck is he building? You guys, this is gonna blow you away, the end result of this. Coming up, wait till you see this. Boom! Look at that, guys. Holy crap. I literally had to inspect those pictures to make sure that that wasn't like a real classic RV that was pulled into a garage. That blew me away. And it's not just the outside that had, like, he did stuff to the inside of it too. Like, if you notice, it looks like a real RV on the inside. Just wild. Wild. Crazy. Gentlemen that did that, if you're watching this, hats off. Wow. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video tonight. Just a recap, we pulled the trigger on the Solito Dukes of Hazzard Tribute. If it doesn't have a flag on the roof, we're putting a flag on it, but it looks beautiful, done by Solito. Solito, I'm a fan. If you've never heard of the Solito brand, watch the video right before this, the last video, my first unboxing of a Solito Darth Vader. I'm in love with that car. It's beautiful. I'm a fan of Solito. We have that coming. I had something else to tell you guys, but I can't remember what it is. I'm going to be heading over to Wally shortly. One of the crew messaged me and said pop culture's been hitting. It hasn't hit our store yet. So late at night, Friday night, I'm going to go over and have a look. If you guys remember, that's when we had some out-of-towners kind of trying to shake things up before. So if anything happens, I'll get it on video for you guys. But it's been pretty quiet since that night. So yeah, we're gonna unbox that. Oh, just to refresh, Christine was one of my first unboxing videos back when I had an iPhone 7, didn't know how to edit, and quite frankly, probably wasn't that good on video. And I got a lot of new subscribers. So I like revisiting some of the real old ones sometimes, because A, we can get better pictures, and B, speaking of pictures, hold on.
Retro, dude, how do you almost forget glamour shots in the video? They are an important part of the Retro Collectibles KRAK show. That was a close one, Retro. Thankfully, I won't have to hand in my resignation today.
Resignation? If anybody's going to resign, it's going to be me, with you guys driving me up the wall. Where's Snoop? I thought he was on vacation in Missouri on his family farm. We've had hosts that were cursing and swearing, talking about disgusting stuff. I like you though, Joe. Okay guys, we're gonna end the video a little bit differently tonight. Totally different ending. Gonna go on a little bit of a mission. Something I did forget to tell you guys, my old 2008 Mazda, the front end's been making a different noise lately. I took it to my mechanic. I thought that it was going to need new brake pads because it's been about 3 years since I bought brake pads. Nope, brake pads only have 40% wear. He says I should be good until next fall. Check my control arms good, ball joints good, wheel bearings good. Mazda got a clean bill of health, believe it or not. And I'm not going to lie, that is a relief. Funny thing is, I'm really here to get my lasagna because they didn't have any last night. That's why I ended up eating the crappy McDonald's. But they've been putting the toy skids at weird times lately, so I have a feeling. So we're just gonna check. Get in there and check our turf. I smell Centennial Night Scalper shit. I can smell it. She's around. Centennial Night Scalper glues her balls to her butthole again. Oh, nothing. Doesn't look like anything, but we'll see. We'll see. Same old crap. Well, it was a failed mission, guys, but we tried. If you don't try, you don't get nothing. Remember that. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. I'm not going to do the big rigmarole in the store here. Take care, guys. Positive vibes. And until the next time, don't forget the live tomorrow night, either 9 or 10. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to post the time tomorrow.
Subscribe to the Retro Collectibles YouTube channel for awesome diecast unboxings, reviews, and tips on how to build your dream collection on a budget.
This beat is stupid grimy, that's a KRAK kick. There's some open eyes, should open eyes when I spit. I get riled up like dogs around the postmaster. The dough stack up.